Alright, I know it's going to be hard to hear me. I've got the heater on because I just came down. I didn't intend to come down today because I'm still formulating exactly what I'm going to do with this bust. And all morning and part of this afternoon I've been going over photographs of Lincoln. Even watched a movie called Lincoln that was made a couple of years ago with Daniel Day-Lewis. Well, I'll come right back and I'll tell you what I'm thinking. Alright, I'm going to show you what I've got going on right now. This is the anchor for the base. I glued this up over the weekend. I'm going to put a wire armature for the head, which will be this from the top of the head to the bottom of the chin is going to be about that long. I used my scaling caliper to come up with this measurement by taking the measure top of the head to the bottom of the chin with the one end, and it reduced it down to that end, and that's about where the head will be on this figure. So it's about the same size as the figure of the buffalo soldier that I did. That's going to be a companion piece for this. Now, I'm going to set this aside. I got a little problem with my thumb, my right thumb. I don't know how I did it, but somehow I cut the tip of my thumb, which makes it extremely painful to do anything with, and I do most of my sculpting with that thumb. So I don't know what's going to happen with this until I start. I don't know how this sketch is going to turn out. All my clay is cold because, like I said, I wasn't intending to come down today. Anyway, I'm just trying to work out an idea. While I was laying in bed this morning, I was thinking about this, and I'm watching that movie of Lincoln. There's a image that kept coming to me as I watched the movie, which is very well done. The only complaint I've got about Daniel Day-Lewis is he's got a crooked nose, and Lincoln doesn't have a crooked nose. He's got a large nose, but he's got no crook in the middle of it. Does that make sense? I don't know. Probably doesn't. But anyway, he goes down late at night, and he's sitting there talking to a couple of telegraph operators, and he's sitting there and he's got this robe wrapped around his shoulder. I mean, it's going from here around his back and then it's thrown over his shoulder, and I think that would kind of look cool. I just got to work out the logistics of it all. Now, this certainly isn't going to look like Lincoln. It's just a sketch. I highly recommend that movie. I mean, I've read that he walked with a bit of a gait. I mean, he had a strange walk. I mean, kind of halting, and Daniel had that down as he portrayed Lincoln, that strange walk that a tall, lanky person would have. And I read that he had a kind of a high-pitched voice. He didn't have a big, booming, deep voice. He had a high-pitched voice, and I think Daniel Day-Lewis got that down pretty good too. So, and then Sally Fields playing Mary Todd Lincoln. What an incredible portrayal she did. Really, really amazing. I'm sorry to be talking about a movie, but as fake as Hollywood is, sometimes you get a gem, and I think this Lincoln movie was a gem. Now, certainly I don't take anything from movies generally, but I think Steven Spielberg was concerned to make everything as accurate as he could make it. And I mean, he had people looking like the people that he had portrayed in a movie. I mean, it was amazing. I mean, it's the first time I've seen Secretary of War Stanton with a long beard with a streak of gray going through it. Usually it's a short beard in movies done, and people, because mostly Hollywood doesn't care about portraying things accurately. They just want the story. Well, Steven Spielberg really wanted everything to look real, and I mean, even the hairstyle and the beards. I mean, the movie Gettysburg was horrible as far as beards go, and casting the guy that played Robert E. Lee was a horrible casting, because the guy was short and stubby and had the worst looking beard I ever seen. Good actor, but not the right one for that part. Anyway, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be going on about a movie. I generally don't take anything from movies, but that one was a good one. Okay, I'm just kind of sketching his beard a little bit, and let's do a quick nose. I'm more or less having fun with this. I probably won't actually start this sculpture of Lincoln for another day or so. Tomorrow I've got some stuff I've got to do, and I just can't get out of it. And there's his nose. Like I said, this is just a rough sketch. Let's see. The black man's looking this way. I'm going to have him kind of looking that way too. Now I'm just going to sketch in how this robe's going to fit on him. It's going to wrap around his shoulder, and then it's tossed over his shoulder there. Now that's what I'm thinking. going over photographs of Lincoln, I can never tell which side his hair is actually parted on, but I got a feeling it's on this side. And back in the 1800s, they take a photograph of a person, and it would more than likely be reversed. I mean, or flopped. In other words, instead of kind of like modern day photographs or videos that people take with their iPhone, they're mostly flipped. I mean, you got a guy sitting behind his steering wheel in the United States, and he's sitting on the with a steering wheel on the left side of the, or right side. Is it right side? Left side, right side. Right side of the car. Anyway, I want his hair to be a bit messy. It would just add to the look of the whole thing. Anyway, this is, like I said, just a sketch. Nothing to go by. I mean, nothing, no detail. Lincoln had big ears. I mean, really monstrous ears. Now, you may notice I get bruising going on in my hands now, or places on me, and it's because I'm taking blood thinners. If I hit my hand on something, it might generally bruise. And I just noticed that this morning, and it wasn't anything that hurt, it just bruised. Heart attacks are so fun. But if I think you're seeing what I'm thinking of doing, boy, the life this man must have lived. Now, Lincoln was a politician. I mean, he learned how to handle things in Washington, D.C. He knew how to get votes and how to hire people that knew how to get votes. And so he wasn't all that innocent when it came to wheeling and dealing. But as long as the wheeling and dealing is for the good of the people, I don't care. Anyway, that's basically what I'm thinking of. I'm not sure how that's going to look. Sort of goes with the theme of the other piece, where I've got a bit of the robe on this side hanging out there. I don't know. I just wanted to work out what I'm thinking of. Hold his head up and I have to stick a piece of clay on there. So that's kind of like what I'm thinking of doing. I'll probably be down here Wednesday to start this clay, the bigger clay, and we'll see where it goes from there. I just wanted to make a video showing you what I'm thinking, and I'll leave it at that. Alright everybody, have a great night, and I'll see you next time. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. It really would help me. Also, check out the link below this video. It will take you to a review of my 9 instructional videos that could be very helpful to you if you're thinking of sculpting. Good night, everybody.